see myself. Hello, good fool, what sayest thou?
I know you. Were you a woman as the rest goes, even I should my tears let fall upon my cheek and say thrice welcome, hanged Jill.
Sir, how do you know me? A spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the same womb you did participate.
Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? This is a brave night to pull a courtesan.
Still, far away.
What is your name, fair spirit?
My name, good fool, is Jill. My name was given me by one that had some power, my father. The king. My father?
Oh, a king's daughter and called Jill. But are you flesh and blood? Have you a working pulse and are no fairy?
You think me an imposter? No, good faith. I am flesh and blood, but I am not warm. These are dead man's fingers.
This is the rarest dream that e'er dull sleep did mock sad fools withal. This cannot be. My sister's buried. Well, where were you bred? I'll hear you more to the bottom of your story and never interrupt you.
If nothing lends to make us happy both, do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere and jump that I am Jill.
Your changed complexions are to me a mirror which shows mine changed too. For I must be a party in this alteration, finding myself thus altered with.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
Jack fell down and broke his crown.
And Jill came tumbling after.
Now Jack did laugh and Jill did cry, but her tears did soon abate.
For Jill did say that they should play and cease across the gate.
Oh, King Cole was a very old soul, and a very old soul was he. He coffers pipe, and he coffers bowl, and he coffers fiddlers three. Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been?
I've been to London to visit the king.
And my dear pussycat, what do you do there?
I cried because the old man was stuck in his chair. How does the king?
The king.
The king, our father?
In truth, he is not well. Our father, not yet in heaven, whether it be his name. With his kingdom gone, his will is none, and rages on the heath.
His body remains, but his spirit is gone?
No, his body remains, but his memory is gone.
He's confused.
Angry.
Alack, 'tis he. Are you as mad as the vexed sea singing aloud? Can man's wisdom restore his bereaved sense? And yet I cannot choose but weep to think that they would lay him in the cold, cold ground. I can't remember what father looked like when we were young.
I remember father's Bible. It was heavy, and the pages smelled like leather binding. Ooh, the binding smelled like shoe polish.
I'm being serious. Was there a time when father's hair wasn't gray? I can't remember.
No, I can't remember either. I never was young.
I remember back before I was, when we were young lambs that frisking in the sun and bleeding one at t'other. What changed?
Innocence.
We changed innocence for innocence. I ne'er knew the doctrine of any ill-doing, nor dreamt that any did, least of all my sisters. Jack, how shall I match thy goodness? My life was too short. What shall we speak of when we are as old as he? How the wind and rain beat down on dark December days. How in this and our pinching cave shall we discourse the freezing hours away?
Purr! Purr, the cat is gray. Truth's the dog must to kennel. He must be whipped out, and the Lady Broch may stand by the fire and stink.
If I want your glib and oily art to speak and purpose not, I'll do it before I speak.
I'll teach thee a speech. No longer mourn for me when I am dead. Then you shall hear the surly, sullen bell give warning to the world that I am fled for this vile world, with vilest worms to dwell. Nay, if you speak this line, remember not the tongue that spoke it, for I love you so that I and your sweet thoughts would be forgot, if thinking of me then should make you woe. Oh, if I say you think upon this verse when I perhaps compounded him with play, do not so much as my poor name rehearse, but let your love, even with my life, decay. Lest the wise world should look into your moan, and mock you with me after I am gone.
Jack, thou knowest the difference between a bitter fool and a sweet fool?
No.
Why must I hold a candle to my shames? They are in themselves too light.
We all must bear many crosses. Who is it that can count how many? I must take my leave of you. Father's been alone too long.
Jack, stay a little. Do not shun her until you see her die again, for then you kill your double. We are bound to each other.
We're bound to him.
And yet you are my flesh, my blood, my brother.
You'll always be my sister. But I must go and care for him. It is my cross to bear.
Let me go with you. Let me bear your cross just this once. I can lighten your load. We can help them together.
You know you can't. You must stay away from him here, so that on that day when the race is run, when his last prayer is spoke, he'll have someone to come home to. But I must go and guide him through the storm, comfort his confusion, and see him safely stowed.
I must remain so he can move on.
Jill came tumbling after.
I am better than thou art now. I am a fool, thou art nothing.
Adieu.